Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. You're with me Shruti Vashisht. So in this video I'm going to be speaking to you about how we are all psychic. I really believe that everyone is psychic. It's just an inner sense that all of us have. And I know that the majority of people believe that there's some people who are born psychic or they are psychic and others that are not. But in this video, I'm going to give you some examples of how we're having psychic experiences just every day. And perhaps you'd be able to relate to some of them and see that you are psychic as well. So if you would like to hear what I have to say, then keep watching this video. And below this video, I have a link to my website where I have all kinds of services, personal services with me. I have tarot readings, and there's even a course on manifesting soulmate relationships. So check out all of those things below this video. So the very first psychic experience that many of us have, that maybe even most of us have had, is that moment when you think about someone that you love or a friend or whoever, and then they call you. Either they call you right then and there or they call you soon after. It could be someone who calls you right there and then if it's someone that you're used to speaking to every day, who's in your everyday environment. But you also have those moments where you're not in touch with someone and you're randomly thinking about them, and suddenly out of the blue they call you on the same day or next day, and this is a person that you're not used to, you're not keeping in contact with. So at first we might dismiss this as just a coincidence, but then when it happens a couple of times in your life, then perhaps there's something to it. And I believe that this is a psychic experience, and all it means is that just in the way that if somebody is in the same room as you, and let's say they're saying something to you physically, then you would hear that. So this is someone thinking about you. And because I believe that we are all psychic beings, we're all intuitive beings, so we're picking that up. And the realms that are above the physical, that are about energy, they don't have this the same rules of time and space, so you don't have to be in the same space as them. It's just a little bit more fluid, which is how it's like they're sending their energy towards you, they're thinking about you, perhaps, and they're putting their energy towards you somehow. So you receive that, and you get the message. Sometimes this can become even more potent when you'll be thinking of someone and they'll call you or they'll reach out to you and they'll speak about the same subject. Now often this is very mundane subjects, which is why people just dismiss it. Like for example, if one day I met a friend of mine and I said, oh, we should go to this restaurant together, and she's like, yeah, let's, we have to do that. And then we are just busy with our own lives, and it's there at the back of our heads that we have to go to this restaurant, and then they suddenly call on the same day that you're thinking about it, or during those days that you've been thinking about this, that I should call my friend, and then they ring you instead. So it's easy to dismiss those moments because the brain tells us that we spoke about the subject, so it's nothing extraordinary. But once you notice something like this and you don't immediately dismiss it as coincidence, it's kind of like your heart opens up, and then the next time that it happens, you become more aware that this is happening, that these psychic intuitive experiences are all around me. So another psychic experience that we have with regards to people that we know or love is when we're suddenly filled with this overwhelming sense of love for someone. Like you're just going about your day, let's say you're just doing your chores or speaking to someone, and just out of nowhere this feeling hits you, and it kind of rises in your heart, and you recognize it. It can be this overwhelming feeling of love or nostalgia if this person has let's say already passed on. But those feelings that come just out of nowhere, they have no context. It's like the events weren't leading up to it, they seem to not be connected. So let's say you're speaking to someone, and it's not even regarding anything related to this person or the feeling that you feel for them. Like let's say you're having a business talk with someone, like you're at work and you're speaking about work, and then suddenly you're filled with this overwhelming feeling of love for a friend of yours or your partner or whatever. Then this again is a psychic psychic experience, and it can indicate that the other person is feeling these things for you. They may be feeling it now, or it may be something that recently, that this is the main energy that they have been feeling for you. And they've been feeling it in a strong way, which is why it's coming to you, the awareness of it. So for example, if it's your partner, let's say, or someone you're dating or in a relationship with, they go through so many emotions regarding you through the day. They might think about you so many times in different contexts and in different ways through the day. But those emotions that are really strong, where they're filled with like a lot of love or gratitude for you, or they're filled with this sense of playfulness for you, or it could be something even a little bit more negative, where they're really angry at you and you're feeling that. So those moments when we're hit with this feeling that is kind of overwhelming and seems to come out of nowhere, there weren't events leading up to it, then that is a psychic experience as well. And it just shows that the bond that this person has with you, the connection that they have with you, the quality of that, what is the predominant state that they're feeling for you right now at this time. So another psychic experience that I've had, and I'm sure many of you also have had, is when you have a dream about someone that you know. And dreams are symbolic, the language of dreams is a little bit different. So again, we can dismiss this, that, I just had a dream about my brother or about my mom or something, or about a friend of mine. But the thing is that sometimes what happens is that what we felt them as. So for example, in my dream, if I'm seeing this person feeling anxious, or feeling sad somehow, feeling disappointed with themselves, sometimes it relates to what they're going through in their everyday life, in their physical life. And you will talk to them and you'll say, hey, I had this dream about you yesterday. And this has happened to me so many times. I spoke to someone, and I'm not going to give you the exact examples because I'll make another video specifically on dreams, on types of psychic dreams. But often it can be, that whatever light you're seeing them in. For example, once I had a dream about a friend of mine, and they were being pelted with stones, and they were kind of trying to escape. And it's like, from different places there were arrows coming in, they were being pelted with stones, and they were just trying to run and escape. And I was like, this is my friend, don't touch them, sort of a thing. And then I woke up. And then when I spoke to them, I found out that they were going through this period in their life and I wasn't in touch with them for really long, because I used to know them in another country and then I moved. But when I connected with them, they told me about this, the fact that they were going through this period of kind of like depression, and feeling this sense of being like a victim or being stuck somewhere. So and this is a more general example, but I've had very specific experiences as well. For example, somebody in my life that I knew, I had a dream about cheating regarding them. So I had this dream that they were cheating, or something with them and their partner was happening where there was cheating going on. And then I called them up and I told them I had this dream about you. And they told me, yeah, I found out that my partner cheated on me, So, and that had never happened before. This was a long-term relationship that they had for years and years, I think almost a decade or something. So it was completely unexpected. But I picked up on that because this person is close to me. So sometimes you will have a dream about a loved one, and it's not about the actual thing that you are seeing in the dream, like what is the event. For example, my friend wasn't being pelted with stones in real life, nobody was targeting them and throwing arrows at them or anything. But it was about the feeling, because in the dream they were trying to escape, they were feeling like a victim, and they wanted to escape their circumstances. And when I spoke to them, that's exactly what they were going through. So it's about the underlying feeling, which is why again I find that it can be easy for people to dismiss this as not a psychic experience, because a normal person who's not thinking in these terms will just think, yeah, I had a dream about this person, it was so weird, nothing connected. It was so weird, they were trying to escape, they were being pelted with stones. and it won't seem like there's anything connected to their life, but it's about the feeling. Energy is about feeling. How we discern energy and how we feel energy, we feel it from our heart. Another psychic experience that all of us perhaps have had is synchronicity. And synchronicity basically is when the world around you sort of feels like that it's responding to you, like everything happening in your outer reality feels like it's responding to the state that you are feeling. So for example, when we find a new love, let's say we get into a new relationship, everything suddenly starts to feel more magical. You hear people saying things like they're listening to a song and the words feel like they were written just for them. It's the same that happens when they're sad. Let's say someone's passed on or they've had some sort of a sad event in their life and they listen to a song that is a little bit more sad. It suddenly comes on the radio, and the words seem to be speaking directly to them. So in a more positive way as well, when we fall in love, again, and it's all new and everything, there's a sense of largeness, of magic, almost like the world is attracted to us. So it relates to that thing that we are feeling, and this is what synchronicity is, that what you're feeling here, you will experience in your outer reality. So that is happening all the time for all of us humans, but we don't always recognize it. So in those moments when we feel more intensely and our heart is more open, the heart is more open when we feel a sense of love. But what happens in times of great sadness also is that we're holding on to something, we're longing for something, we don't want to let go, but life sort of takes it from us in a sense. And then we're forced to sort of again let go. And so our heart opens like that in a more healing sense. When we release, when we cry, we let out those emotions and those things that we've been holding on to. And so the heart opens up a little bit more. It becomes ready for a new cycle. So again, during those times again, the synchronicity might be more apparent to us. So comment below this video and let me know if you've ever had any of these psychic experiences. There's many more. I just wanted to give you 3, and I have one more actually. But let me know in the comments below. I'm curious to know if any of you have had synchronicities especially. And I'll be making another video perhaps on synchronicities. But the fourth and last psychic experience that I want to speak about, that all of us have, or many of us have had, is deja vu. And I know that many of you have heard of this. I personally, this is the only one from this list that I've never experienced. I've heard other people speak about it. Deja vu, basically to me, what it means is this feeling of familiarity, like you enter a new place and it feels like you've been here before, or you're just speaking to someone and you suddenly have that moment where you feel like I've had this conversation before, I've been in this moment before. So to me, even though I've never personally had this experience, and perhaps if I did, I would have another perspective on it. But what I feel about this is that, again, deja vu is when our timeline, it's like, we experience time in a linear fashion, when we are just thinking the way that we think about time with our mind. It's something linear. But time is actually not that linear. It's a complex subject. It's hard to get into in this video, but in that moment we realize that time is, it exists, but at the same time it doesn't really exist. There's something larger that is there. It belongs to a larger cycle. There's a larger presence that is there in that moment, So yeah, that is what the deja vu is. And perhaps some of you have had this experience. Let me know in the comments below. I'm very curious about it because I personally have not experienced it so far. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know which of these experiences you've had. Give us examples, and let us know if you even realize that some of these were psychic experiences, what you think about that. And subscribe if you're new here, because I'll be making more videos about intuition, about psychic experiences, about dreams, synchronicity, all kinds of stuff. Of course, I already speak about manifestation on this channel, and I have meditations and stuff, so that's what this channel is all about. And if you'd like to receive more, then give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.